Alright. It's like we're ready, so let's... I think we should get a recap of what happened, like that last part of the previous chapter, right here at the start.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yep. We finally have a name for, that 16th student.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. Uh-oh. 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. Great. The hell? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Hey, Coolio. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall... Aw, damn, Coolio. I hope not. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never did... Just get straight to the point like that. Ah, were you reading the manga, Coolio? If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you'll need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Toko. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Yeah, I saw the, I did see the anime adaptation of this. I haven't read the manga yet, though. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. You gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom. Toko, are you okay?
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Really, Byakuya? What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
God, Byakuya. You okay with that, Toko? Really? You just do whatever he tells you? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? Ah, I see. I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it's now finished. I'll never allow you to drag me down to your level again. Yeah, the anime adaptation also does... It doesn't really, it really doesn't do a whole lot of this daily life stuff. It pretty much jumps right into the meat of things.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all start our exploration. Well then, I guess this means a 5th floor is opened up to us. Oh yeah, we have to actually... Here we go. Ah, I see. I think I know where you're talking about, Coolio. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. The whole thing with the growth there looks nice. Owie. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. This one has a third classroom. This is one we actually want to check out, though. Oh my god. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's a smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood? There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I'd experienced this smell more than once before. The smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey, come on now.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eegee-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Yeah, maybe it... People have been talking about a tragedy. Does this have anything to do with it? White chalk lines all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. And their colors change as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Anything else? Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? That's weird. Raw. It's locked. Came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says Biolab. A Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Hey, WWE's taping Raw in here. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. Yeah, we know. We're on candid camera. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Yep. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how'd Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Yeah, I know, this is a nice room, though, with all the cherry blossoms and stuff. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here. And it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, it's like an archery. Like an archery, target practice room. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree. Oh, okay, the same,
Indeed.
Same thing. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old-school public bathhouses. You're right, I'm maxed out on those coins. It doesn't look like... Looks like 999 is the cap. I just didn't want to, waste time doing it on screen. Suit of armor's on display. Extremely Japanese. Oh, wow. The hell is this?
Yo.
First I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. Helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Oh, I know what kind of vegetation you like inhaling to relax. Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action!
Well?
I'm serious! Okay, hero. Some kind of control panel set near the wall. Doesn't control the air conditioning or something? Oh. It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden! The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission! Of course the settings panel's locked, so you can change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it! Super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you got here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Okay. Clearly that's important. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? And there are chickens. Place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? God, I hope not. It's chicken. Yep, no mistake. Not expecting to be fed humans, is it? Nope. Okay. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. What is up with this big-ass thing? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, ah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. That looks like one of the sprinklers. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? Looked at everything over there. Looks like there's a shed over here. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. Leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? I know, I do need to go cash some of these coins in. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Huh, there's something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, we did. It was on, that was the name of Mondo's bike gang. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. They trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Guess that's everything here. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Before too long... Man, this is bleak. This is all there is of us left. It would appear everyone's returned. But still, just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay, why don't you go first then? By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and blood, the white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But, I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words...
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
It's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. Terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? That is odd.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor for yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. Is that what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. That's a spirit.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it would be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant. Or yes, someone's played Resident Evil.
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much. so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
Thanks, Byakuya. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Oh right, she's still mute. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey,
Well, 'cause you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking! Okay, so what'd you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. Oh, wow. A knife. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife laying around. Yeah, especially not when the other you comes out.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
You can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. I don't know what she might do.
What's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fine.
You've made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Uh-oh. I think you're enabling her now. Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Okay, Toko, just, Oh, God. Oh, my God. Do that in your room! Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. Stupidly large plant, chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. In the pipe? Are you talking about Super Mario Brothers? Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Oh dear. Did we talked to everybody, right? Oh yeah, no, he had more stuff he wanted. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? Oh yeah, that's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. I like how you think, Hina. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? No, I take back what I just said, Hina. I'm pretty sure that would kill you. Yes, I agree. Please don't serve us raw chicken, Hina. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Ah, this. Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I just don't think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? Ah, that's it, I remember. Yep. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Yeah, he did do the same thing with Hifumi's phone. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Oh, Hero, your mind works in such mysterious ways. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
We can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
you know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Are we really breaking the fourth wall with, Flanderization? I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
What's this? Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I... Really, you're playing the generic video game amnesia card on us, Kyoko? You have no memory, you mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Nietzsche would fit right in.
However...
The worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? She does know something, doesn't she? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation... It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. Are we gonna repeat that? And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Huh? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
because I mean,
Look. Okay. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very...
I'm really angry.
angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey,
My precious! They stole it! They stole the precious! You're precious?
your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me with betrayal.
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
Okay, and he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Wouldn't happen to be a certain gold ring, would it? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon, okay then.
Oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. After what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
Well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away that knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyways, Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? I mean, I can share a bed. Oh. Well. Speaking of which... Huh? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more importantly... Did I hear the doorbell? Ah, it is you. Kyoko.
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko? Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared in the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what'd you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where'd you get this?
so...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us,
That's right.
so that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. You're right about that, Coolio. As we saw in Junko's case, he basically just killed them straight away rather than wait for the trial. Ah, crud. That's gotta suck. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, the one they called Watch Out for Her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. If that's the case, yeah, because we were wondering, like, if there's a 16th student, why haven't we met them yet, and why haven't they participated in the trials? Maybe they have been, and they're actually the one controlling Monokuma. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. Yeah, and remember last time the headmaster was mentioned, she got an angry look in her eye. If it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba could be the mastermind?
Anyway,
this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what does this key even unlock?
so...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us...
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was as calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is to find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Well, that's good, Coolio. I hope you're not, I hope that fire alarm didn't take you out for too long. No restrictions have been placed in our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules, as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world wouldn't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens... I don't like where this is going. I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
And one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. I mean, there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Can't just forget that easily.
So then...
Shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here, I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, 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 this is a surprise! You being the one to call me out?
Hey! Hey!
By the way... Huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and Kyoko up to, going in the bathhouse? Just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, wet and warm. I'll bet you guys removed to confer with local and international censorship laws. Oh, you. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Obviously. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or maybe it's because the lenses get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. I think that's it. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here, now what do you want? There was something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously?
My entire existence!
Hi, Noble. Came in at a great time. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much, so what you really want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your Precious had been stolen. What is this Precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, no way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. I can ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... asterisks. That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Make me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. Next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Well, Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Famous last words. I hope not. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
Okay, what? What? Now for something completely different? Sakura and God of War? What the shit is going on? Is this like an LSD trip or something? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world's been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? If I copy for all your... Okay. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well?
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
There is no fourth wall anymore, is there?
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Yep. My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Clearly he is noble. Albeit I haven't yet played the other games in the series. I wanted to do this first one for everyone before moving on to the second. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? You allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Just as I thought. I mean, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry. Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Oh good, glad it's over. Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is, and then they name some indie bullcrap?
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey, hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can we not know where she is?
yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Interesting. We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Whew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright. Free time, so... We're kind of running out of people to spend free time with, sadly. But before I do that, I wanted to avoid doing this as much as possible on screen, but... we're pretty much maxed out on our coins. Let's see. Using a lot of keys lessens the chance of getting a repeat, so... let's see if that... not as well as I had hoped. The color of your name changed based on whether you are on mobile or on the computer. It must have just been on yours, because it didn't change on my end. Not exactly being very lucky here. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. What's with all the freaking phones? Okay, that one was different. Finally. Well, no matter. At least I don't have to Feel bad about any coins being wasted when I pick new ones up, since it does cap at 999. Yeah, as Coolio just said, we can use them to raise our like relationship status with the other characters when we talk to them during free time.
What's your problem?
Still not unlocking any more scenes with them. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Oh, but we still get to spend free time with someone. Yasuhiro this time.
What the heck?
He always has something interesting to say. Kurt Cobain said their name, John Lennon said their name. They're bad, so bad, really, really bad.
Well?
Let's have a heated discussion about cosmogony. Theories on the origin of the universe. Oh yeah, probably like this. Such a mysterious power. This is a true blue part? The dawn of a new era draws near.
Well?
Hey Makoto, you familiar with Kamada? It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it? Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there. What does? UMAs. What? UMAs? Not as opposed to UFOs. Is that what you're thinking of? You mean spaceships?
I'm right?
No, those are UFOs, you dingus. UMA is basically an animal version of that. Shouldn't have to tell you more than that, right? Oh, so, talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals?
You know?
You got it. Just so happens they've been appearing in little old Kumada. What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish! In the West, they're usually called rods. They can fly, and they have a thin body and a big, wide fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
Have you ever heard of the Anomalocaris? Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. Some others think they're an artificial life form. Genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary as hell? But what would they be doing in Tokyo? And in Kamada, no less. Nobody knows, but I think they're dangerous. You know how close Kamada is to Haneda Airport, right? Yeah, wave pattern. Oh dear. Not like those Medusa heads, I hope. I don't want to wait till it's too late. I'm thinking we should call all the airlines. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish, and I know what it is. As long as I can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for him. That's what I'm going to tell him. Ah, yes. Again, you're... Are you sure he's the ultimate, like, medium and not the ultimate con artist? I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that, like, super occult? I just don't understand. Yeah, right, Mr. The occult is bullcrap, and yet look at him. Once we're all done, I head back to my room. Getting the chills. Feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say... I was restless. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
It's your voice, you dingus. It's me.
I understand.
You do?
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Even your subconscious is cryptic as hell. Huh?
My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Oh, hi? It's that guy again. Guy with a mask. He attacked us before in that secret room. Oh. Hello.
Kyoko? What did you... What did you say?
Well, that happened. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet...
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. Yes, this just happened like 2 minutes ago. Do we really need a recap of this? All of a sudden I was awake. There's a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask, and they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. Because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly, after that things go black again. Next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? A strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? How indeed. Let's go see how the others are doing. Is there any way to confirm if that really was a dream or not? Oh, right, the knife. I opened the desk drawer and... it's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... yeah, it's the same knife. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? The hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Okay.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Just you? You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. What? We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, no one here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Yeah, we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? What the Yeah, what happened during the night? Sure is, Coolio. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to just show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Oh! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
How did you guys...
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How's that possible? I feel like this is still a fever dream, right? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. They're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So, in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. Really? I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away into terror.
Could it be...
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
No?
I just found something. What is it? I think I have an idea. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get together. You're a man, aren't you? Oh, fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all ah. Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it... Yeah, could that have... That mysterious individual being attacked by that masked figure?
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? So that's it. No. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? I'm sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there... If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. Got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways. When we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Okay. Down, was it... No, that's the music room. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Alright. Oh, it's locked, as expected. I thought Sakura broke the lock. I guess Monokuma replaced it then. So what are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. But wait, the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So, in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Sure, but,
what?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious.
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we going to do that? The thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? In the tool shed.
oh, so then.
Oh, yeah, the pickaxe.
see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable! By myself?
Naturally.
Sure, you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
Seriously. Oh, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all No, I'm totally Fap sauce? Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me, so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wondrous murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Nice to see you again.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you sleeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Sleeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wound me with your executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Mega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep.
You reach that certain age.
Now we just need to find the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you've gotta be kidding.
Not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What'd you find? Ka or puss? Did you hear me? I said corpse! A corpse?
Yep.
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
And before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it?
Danganronpa.
Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're lying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
We need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Well, terrific. I think at this point, I'm going to take a real quick break. I'll come back, and it looks like we're about ready to begin the investigation here. So I'll see you guys in just a few.